Okay, testing, future Joshua. Chat, I think it might be ready straight away. I mean, touch wood. I think we might be going straight into this, which is a good omen, I guess. So I'm gonna have to... Right. Any second. Still hasn't happened. How about now? I think we might be live. Yeah. Okay, so hello friends. Welcome back. I hope you've had a very nice day. If you haven't had a very nice day, that's absolutely fine too. Dude. I mean, I'm glad you're okay. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm very glad that you're okay. It was I figured something was going on because it wasn't even like it was just like gibberish. So that out of all the explanations I was trying to think of, that's probably one of the better ones. So don't worry about it. It was the only thing it did do, it kind of made Outlast even scarier. But okay, let me, what are we doing here? So we're about to do, I've never done a big, these are all not our people. But I've joined this army. This is a Caladog's army, who's the head of the Battanians. And we do have slightly more people, but it's relatively even. And I'm in charge of the cavalry, which I'm an archer. So I don't really know what I'm doing with the horses. Okay, so this isn't everyone, because I think we have over... Can we have over 1,000 people in our army. I think they have like 600, 700. So technically I guess we should win, unless I completely screw up enough that the whole army loses, which I guess may happen. Okay, so the king guys told us to go. We gotta get the cavalry. Oh, Jesus, now he's saying on the left. Make your mind up. I say we go for the archers. Horses seem like they'd be pretty good against archers. I was going to equip... I have a really big axe that I was going to try, and I forgot, so I've just got my shitty little sword, which we're not going to be able to, like, reach anything. Their mounted combat feels pretty good, honestly. Considering it's more of like a strategy game. And I mean, The Witcher 3 horse combat is terrible to the point that nobody uses it. And the horse combat in Skyrim, I might be remembering wrong. I think that wasn't in when it released in 2011. I think that might have been something they patched in later. But that was, again, like, bare bones to the point that you just wouldn't use it. This feels good. I guess I'm comparing it to Red Dead because that's the other thing. I've been playing lately with horses, and thank the gods, I don't have to be constantly tapping A in order to make the horse run, because that is kind of frustrating when you're into hour 7 of a stream or something. Okay, so again, I think horses versus archers, that seems like something they'd be good at. Not necessarily me. Oh, I think we just got someone, eh? Ooh. Yeah, see, I normally I'd be in charge of the archers, but because this is the King of Britannia's army, he's got all his, like, his cronies that he gives the good jobs to. I reckon how many have we got? Still got over 50. I reckon we should make a tactical retreat over here and form up, and then we can penetrate them. That's probably instantly got my Twitch flagged now I've said that. So I might as well keep saying it, I guess. Okay. Boys, are you ready to penetrate? Are you ready? This is where I do like some inspiring speech, but...
Get moving!
When's the king gonna send those in? He's got 100 He's got like 70 odd archers and 100 soldiers, like infantry. So, do you mind maybe giving us some backup? I don't think they can hit us, right? Is that... So we could, I suppose, get really close and see if that triggers him to... Otherwise, I mean, I still don't really like our chances. I guess he's not giving me any choice here. We're expendable, right? Because I'm just a mercenary at this point. Oh shit, we got someone. Oh, I'm about to die as well. Oh, Christ. Right, boys. We got ready to penetrate again. Honestly, it's completely fine. I'm just glad you weren't actually, like, hacked or something. Or, like, you had a heart attack on your keyboard or something. Shit, we've only got 16 left now. And I do think we are basically there. What I could do, I could tell them to follow me, and then they might actually go when I'm trying to get them. I don't know how many of my people... I have about 80 soldiers, or at least I did, before this giant shitstorm. So far we've only lost 4. So I guess that means our people are doing pretty good, because we're going to get some loot from this. These people are just like the farmers. I mean, this feels very war crimey. This feels not good. I mean, it's maybe he's gonna give us some more loot. Like, we'll get a bigger share of the loot. But Jesus, these people aren't soldiers, right? They've all got, like, farming equipment. This feels very, like, colonial. Very, like, British Empire. And especially now, we've technically won. And we're killing the people that are fleeing on foot. Not good. I mean, I guess some people in the world right now don't really have a problem with that, but that's the whole thing, right? Oh, I should also say as well, hello to my new YouTube subscriber. I don't know who you are though, because I think some people can have their name like hidden in the settings or something. But cheers, number 92. hope you've had a good day. And, let me know what your favourite band is. That's how I kind of... If I had to get to know someone in one question, I think it would be that. As you can see as well, down in the bottom right, we currently have 39,000 gold, which compared to when I was playing this last time on stream is kind of insane. Like, we've gone from the point that it was hundreds and thousands. Now we've got so much they've had to shorten it and put a K at the end. So we are moving on up in the world. Shit, we can only... God, okay. Right, well, if there's any militia, then we'll leave them, because they aren't really worth that much. Recruit. Yeah. You, and probably you, and definitely you. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, I think. Okay. Now loot, here we go. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. I don't think there's anything... Oh, hang on. Oh no, never mind. I guess that's equal, but it does way more. What about... Do you fancy that? No. How about you? No. Okay. So that's slightly disappointing. I wasn't expecting like a lightsaber, but we did a good job there, if I may say so myself. For someone that's not even part of his kingdom, we did a fucking good job there. What I think I'll do though is I'll get rid of all the prisoners so we can take more prisoners. I guess we're going full on like, yeah, I said didn't he, like British Empire vibe. Right. So tomorrow is brain surgery day, which is as you can probably imagine, slightly nervous. I'm sure it's going to be okay, and it's not like you know, like when there's an emergency and someone goes and has some crazy surgery, and it's like very much a possibility that things could not go great. This, like, I can't remember what the statistic was, but it was like 90-something%. And I suppose that's about as good as you can probably get. So, yeah, let's bet some money. I don't really gamble. A lot of people in the like recovery spaces, a lot of people I found kind of, because everyone has their main thing, right? And then they make up for it with whatever else. Shit. Okay. So like people with, again, I should preface this. This is purely in my experience and from my experience working in social media in the mental health world, right? People have a tendency to replace whatever their addiction is, right? And that's a good thing, because it's basically usually for something less bad, right? Still, in an ideal world, maybe they wouldn't do it, but it's better than the alternative. That's the whole, like, deal behind harm reduction and shit like that. So, in my experience, a lot of the people I've known that have had eating disorders, then because it's already related to like dieting and exercise and that sort of stuff, as like an intermediary, I guess, they get really into like working out and getting super jacked and protein and like tracking their steps and posting all that shit, doing marathons, and that's super cool because it's better than having an eating disorder, right? A lot of people tend to go for gambling, but I don't know. I've never really... I know that's easy to say. I don't really get the appeal. I watched Uncut Gems recently, and oh my god, that is, I guess, a gambling addiction. There's another movie. Can't remember who the main guy was, but supporting him was Ryan Reynolds. And Ryan Reynolds like sponsored whoever the main guy was to like go up and down. I think it was like the west coast of America, like gambling and winning. And it was a really tragic story. And I swear there's another one as well. But, like, I can absolutely see how people get lost in it. One might argue, I would probably argue, I'm doing it right now by playing video games. In an ideal world, would I be doing... I mean, honestly, yeah, I probably would be. What else can we get? Yeah, we'll sell the sheep. Sell all this trash. Which, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's a lot. When you win a fight or whatever and you get your loot, and it's like, oh, you got some piss-covered sack tunic. And you're like, great, that's 3 gold. But then you sit and do this every now and then when you get to a city. And you start just, not like obsessing over it, but just get rid of the shit every now and then. That sound was kind of satisfying. And look, we're already at 8,000 gold. grapes, yep. Might as well sell some of them. And some olives. I don't like olives. Granted, I think I've had a olive once. But I don't like pickles and shit like that. So I think I probably wouldn't like olives. I've had drinks that had olives in. And it's like this gross kind of I don't see the appeal. Gambling, I understand. Olives, I don't see the appeal. Oh, the TikTok did as normal, but I posted it on YouTube, and it's my first one to get 1,000 views in at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know why the algorithm has been suggesting that to people. Do I think that's probably the best moment to advertise myself? No. It's me talking about a piss kettle and a shit bucket. So how that one person that subscribed thought, oh yeah, this is I'm connecting with this content. I'm not complaining. I don't understand the algorithm. I don't think anyone does really. I think that's about it. But what I might have a little look for, if we're already going to get like 12,000, is there anything that we could? I mean, we could get some horse armor. That'd be pretty rad. All the cool helmets, like fucking wolf heads and bear heads, they're all kind of crap, which is disappointing. I mean, I've got this like, what is it, this thing, large fur cloak with round plate. Because the cloaks give so little armor anyway, it doesn't really matter as much. And that's the only thing in this outfit that I'm still dressing out of what I get from loot rather than buying stuff. We'll get rid of do you fancy those? Here we go. Happy birthday. Oh, that would bloody match what I'm wearing, I think. Ugh. That's typical. Yeah, we'll just do that, I think. Okay. I as well, huge if you're there still, if I haven't put you off already. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what's it called on Twitch? The VOD, the recording of the stream that goes up. I think it goes up for a week. If you're like a fancy Twitch, affiliate, I think it stays on there for 2 weeks. But that's why I have YouTube, because then it can be on there indefinitely. Anyway, the VOD, it got like it had the most views I've ever had on an Outlast 2 stream. I don't know if the two things are connected. So really don't worry about it. Where are we? Where have we gone? Here we go. Tonight I'm going to be doing a double. First of all, I don't know what was going on last night because my Xbox ended the stream twice of its own accord. So it split into 3, which is really frustrating. So assuming that doesn't happen, if it does happen, I'll just start it straight away again. But I'm going to do a bit more of this and then go for a smidge and then do something else. So I don't know what. I don't know if I should leave cowboy time for a dedicated cowboy session. Yeah, and I don't want to start Oblivion. I really want to start Oblivion on stream, but that will need to be its own thing. Don't know. Might have a think. So I guess we could do the arena thing, right? See if we can make some dollar. I do have as well, I said on today's TikTok that I think it was either on today's TikTok or on YouTube in the description, I can't remember. But I said that it was a clip from Red Dead because I didn't have one from last night's Outlast 2. Well, it turns out I forgot that I was only looking at the one stream rather than because it got ended once and then ended again. So there's nothing great, but there's 2 bits that could be a short little something. So I have one that is already, I'm halfway through putting together. So I might finish doing that while I'm having a break. And then I think that's the same helmet. Yeah, that's the same helmet that I've got. So I might end up posting on TikTok and YouTube again in the break. I don't know. But that'll be back at like normal. What's the normal time for me? We are missing everything. Ooh. Shit, Red's... Oh. That guy saved our butts there. Yeah, there was this really weird, like, demon thing with these fucking creepy hands. It was... We didn't really see it that much. Because I died and then I ended the stream and went to bed. So, unfortunately, I didn't really get a good look at it. I don't know how to describe it. For anyone that's played I think it's Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, the centaurs, which are mutated beasts from the apocalyptic wasteland, and they had a similar vibe. Kick. Ooh. Nice. Oh god. Yeah, I should probably go now. I'll leave this going. Hopefully it will keep going and it won't end of its own accord. But I wish I knew what was causing it, because then I could do something about it. But okay, let me do. Give me like half an hour, something like that, folks. And I'll see you later. But in case you're busy or whatever, thank you for hanging out and love you very much. And it's empty, but cheers.